The last time I seen my baby was December 31st. That was the last day I seen my baby. The last time, y'all. The last time. And I'm never gonna see her again.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on EGT Time. EGT Time. Tune in on EGT Time. EGT Time. Come join us on EGT Time. EGT Time. Join us on EGT Time. EGT Time. Yeah.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave, yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need, yeah. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Oh, daylight, I wake up feeling like you won't play right. I used to know, but now that shit don't feel right. You made me put away my pride. Yeah. So long, you made a play away for some. So long, you made it hard for a boy like that to go wrong. I'm wishing I could make this mine. Ooh, if you want it, yeah, you can have it, yeah. If you need it, yeah, we can make it alright. If you want it, said you can have it.
I can't hear me. Yeah. Hey y'all. I was not all the way together. I got my clips and stuff together, okay? It's your girl, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. Okay, now we got that out the way. Got all my clips together. I'm good with that. But baby, it's rough. It's hard when I'm trying to get everything together for Saturday because I don't have the help of Poolie here with these kids. Like right now, I can hear them, and they know I ain't supposed to be hearing them. So I'm finna hit the mute button right quick. Just like that. But, and my mama told them, my mama called, and she told them, don't be making no noise. And they were like, we don't be making no noise, Gigi. She like, yes, you do. I heard y'all last night. Y'all know my mama watch every episode, unless tennis is on. If she watches tennis, trumps, peachy tea time all day long, okay? But Gigi. I love you, Gigi. That's my mommy. Mama Peach, baby. Mama Peach. Okay, y'all. I see, a lot of people went in when I played the first clip, which is the first clip. We're just going to call it the first clip. So, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and replay it again. Here we go.
The last time I seen my baby was December 31st. That was the last day I seen my baby. The last time, y'all. The last time. And I'm never gonna see her again.
All right, so I'm telling y'all now, you definitely want to stick around for that topic, okay? That topic blew me away. All the topics today has blown me away. I don't even know if we're gonna get through all of them. But don't worry. I know y'all saw last night. I made the announcement that I will be actually doing 6 days out the week now. It's so much crime, y'all. It's so much crime. The families that comes on Wednesdays, that's starting to pick up. On Fridays it's supposed to be love and relationships and crime, but it seems like we've been doing a lot of crime on Fridays, so I want to jump back into the love and relationship portion for Fridays with me and my husband. Maybe we can help some folks out there. So I had to pick up a couple extra days. So now I'm on 6 days out the week. 2 of those days, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays, they will not be live videos. They will not be live videos. They will be pre-recorded videos. Shout out to pre-recorded videos. Yes. They will be very, very short videos. So it'll probably be like maybe one topic or maybe 2. No more than 2. So I just ask y'all to bear with me. I'm trying my hardest, to get up in there. Okay. When I say up in there, I mean in there. Okay. We got some awareness to bring out to y'all. I'm trying to help families. I'm working on something very, very big and special to me, and that is a Peachy Tea Time Foundation. Yes, that's what I'm working on right now. All I can do is just tell y'all a little brief about it, but it's basically to help people, help the families that come onto the show just as well. That's one thing that I don't do is charge the families that come on and tell their loved one's story. They do not get charged. Come on, Peach Tea Time, okay? And I want to keep it like that. But at the same time, I also want to help these families because I'm not a detective. I can't go out and try to search for their killer or anything like that. And the families know that, coming to the show. So all I do is just provide a platform so that they can tell their loved one's story and try to push it to where they can be picked up by other platforms that's way bigger than mine. Okay. Because at the end of the day, all we want to do is just push these stories. Push these stories, let people know what's going on. And at the same time, there's a possibility that whoever knows something just might say something when they see the family on the show. Okay? So I want to be able to help these families some way, somehow with donations, help pay rent. They got a mortgage, help pay their mortgage for a month. Something. I just want to help do something. I feel sometimes that me providing a platform is just not enough. I know it's a lot. Trust me. Trust me. I know PGT Time is shit, especially when it comes down in explicit language, especially when it comes down to these families. Because, baby, they tell me each and every time how much PGT Time has helped them and how much they love us, So I want to be able to return that love, be able to give a donation to each family that comes on. So I'm working again on another project, which is having my own nonprofit organization, which is Peachy Tea Time Foundation. So it's not there yet. But I just want to, let y'all know that's what I'm working on. I got some other things I'm working on too, just as well. Now that I ain't telling that either. Ain't telling all the details of that at all. Hey, Audra. Audra say, hey, what it do, girl? What it do? I miss my friends. I miss my co-workers. I just miss everybody. But Time to start this doggone show, baby, because we got a lot of clips, okay? We got a lot of clips to show you. And they all ain't good. I'm just telling you. A lot of them ain't good. So let's start with this crazy woman, though. Mental health is real. It is real. It is real. Because stuff like this, first of all, I'm not finna embarrass myself in front of company. Let alone a whole airport or a whole building full of people. No, I will not. And this is exactly what this young lady did. Just embarrass herself. She need to go sit down somewhere. So here go our fair usage. I really hope you guys enjoyed the show. Here we go.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
That chaotic scene caught on camera at Miami International Airport. A passenger going on a violent outburst in a packed terminal, but today she had a different demeanor when facing a judge. Local 10's Leanne Motorhome live now at the jail in West Miami-Dade with what set her off. Leanne.
And the video of this chaotic event went viral on social media. This woman was throwing things, attacking airport workers, yelling at whoever would listen. She is still behind bars and has yet to post bond. A day after this chaotic episode at Miami International Airport, Camelia McMillie appears before a bond court judge.
There's probable cause.
The 25-year-old Walmart stock worker from Birmingham, Alabama, was arrested and charged for aggravated battery, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct. Cell phone cameras rolled as McMillie appeared to shout for her kids on Tuesday. A different angle then shows her chasing after an American Airlines gate agent before tossing around computer equipment and throwing a monitor at an airport employee. Stunned travelers watched the scene play out in Terminal D. Police say McMillie was on her way to New York City with her two kids, ages 6 and 8, when they missed their connecting flight at MIA. While waiting to be rebooked, officers say McMillie lost track of her kids and became irate, which led to the violence. In a statement, American Airlines said, quote, "Acts of violence against our team members are not tolerated by American Airlines, and we are committed to working closely with law enforcement in their investigation. Our thoughts are with our team member, and we are ensuring they have the support they need at this time."
To $4,500, your total bond. Good luck to you, ma'am.
And so you may have heard her in the video there yelling for people to help her find her kids. Well, it turns out that 6 and 8-year-old had gone to the bathroom without telling her, and that's why she couldn't find them. For now, reporting.
I mean, I would be very, very devastated and hurt, crying, upset if I couldn't find my kids. Okay? I would probably be... I wouldn't act a fool like that, but I would be so hysterical. Like, where in the hell is my kids at? But at the same time, I wouldn't act a fool like that. Like, she was out of control. Completely out of control. Like, I don't understand. She deserved to do jail time for that. I understand the kids was in the bathroom. I understand all that. You know, she should have talked to her kids before they got in there. Now, I don't know how old the kids were, but I'm just saying, she should have talked to them first. Stay with mama. Your kids should automatically know. Walking into a big old airport, I don't want to lose my mama. I don't want to lose my daddy. I need to stick to them as close as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, goes to the bathroom at a young age? I'm hoping they're at a young age. I'm hoping. Lord, please let them be a young age. Whew. Because if they was teenagers and you acting like that, it's a problem. It's a problem. But y'all already know how these clips goes, okay? We start off with the crazy stuff, and then we go into some more stuff. So, did y'all hear about the FedEx driver? Did y'all hear about the FedEx driver? FedEx driver done went to go deliver a package, and baby, this white man came out, and he acted a fool. Here we go.
Investigators are looking into a video that's getting a lot of attention. We want to warn you, it shows someone yelling racial slurs at a black FedEx worker. The worker started recording and posted it online. Channel 2's Justin Carter live now at the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. That's in Douglasville. And Justin, you spoke to that FedEx worker.
Yeah, George, Michael Rush says he's never experienced anything like this before. It was a normal day of work for him. He went to go drop off a package at a home, and suddenly he heard a neighbor say that he hated black people. And that's when he started to record on his phone.
Go ahead, get out. Michael Rush says that he needs a few days off after what he experienced Tuesday afternoon.
Basically, I never experienced nothing like this before.
Speech, you stupid monkey. He says his route recently changed, and this home on Rand Drive in Douglasville was new territory.
As I pulled up to his house, I waved at him and everything, let him know I was there.
We're blurring this man's face because he hasn't been charged with a crime, but Rush says as soon as he got out to deliver a package,
he started yelling out saying, I hate black people.
The slurs continued. Are you a dumb? Rush says he started backing out of the driveway to get away.
As I was backing up, he rushed to the car. He said, just keep on going, you stupid N-word, you stupid monkey, you doing all this and that. I'm just like, hold on now.
Over 6 million people have watched this on social media, many of them outraged. FedEx, in a statement to Channel 2 Action News, writing, quote, "At FedEx, we believe that everyone deserves respect. The behavior depicted in this video is highly disturbing. The safety and security of our team members and service providers is a top priority, and we're reviewing the circumstances behind this matter."
I felt threatened.
We did stop by the home Friday. These no trespassing signs, they were plastered outside of the gate. Neighbors we spoke to off camera say they were just placed there.
You can keep that in your closet and be covert with it, but once you be over and as bold as he was, as soon as he said, I'm going to record you and double down on it, then we're going to comfort you for everything that you're about.
And that was his attorney, Ryan Williams, who says that he is now trying to file criminal charges. He has also filed a police report in this case. Now, we've been pressing the Douglas County Sheriff's Office about this, George. They say that they are investigating this, and they say that they're also drafting up a statement right now, and we're just waiting for it at the moment. We're live.
All right, so it was a few things about that I didn't like. Okay, I ain't like everything is allegedly on my show, allegedly and explicit language, and that's why I play my fair usage. For those, this is the first time y'all came. Sorry, I apologize for that. But anyways, one of the things that stuck out to me the most about that clip was they blurred out the man's face, the white man's face. They blurred out his face, the white man's face. They said they done that because he hadn't been charged yet with anything. Now, you mean to tell me if I go out there and do the same exact thing and I get the chance to make it home, y'all gonna blur my face out? Hell no. They ain't gonna blur my face out at all. So I just thought that was kind of, I don't know. I feel like my hair ain't coming right over there to the side. Shout out to Darnell. Y'all, this camera be having me confused when I'm looking in the camera. Okay. Shout out to Darnell. Darnell did my hair this morning. Thank you, Darnell. Y'all make sure y'all check him out if you need to know where he is here in Atlanta. Hit me up. That's all y'all do. Hit me up. And I'll give you the information. How y'all get your hair done by Darnell. Okay. Now I got that out the way. But I think that was crazy that this man did that to this man. All because he came and dropped off your package. That's that racist stuff. That's that racist stuff, y'all. You can't even wave at them. They gonna go off on you. They gonna carry your ass. That's what they gonna do. So don't say nothing, don't wait, don't do nothing. Just get in, drop the package off, go. But he probably was dropping the package off trying to be like, hey, it's me. It's me. Hands up, don't shoot me. I'm just a FedEx delivery man. Maybe he ain't feel comfortable in the neighborhood. Everybody feel comfortable in their own hood, baby. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all know I hate these conversations. Because so much more I be wanting to say, and I just can't. Here we go. This is the next clip. So we done with the FedEx driver. So here go the next clip. This is the dealership killing. This is the dealership. The dealership young lady, y'all. It was so sad. We got one clip on it. So try to gather all the information out that one clip. Here we go.
It's at 10 tonight.
That wasn't it.
Bleeding for her daughter who was shot and killed at a car dealership last month.
Gwinnett PD arrested the man they say pulled the trigger, but they're still looking for this man you see here. Stoney Williams is his name, and he's believed to be connected to the murder.
Atlanta News First, Tori Cooper is at the Royal Court Motors dealership in Snellville. And Tori, you spoke with the victim's mother. She says her daughter actually helped investigators track down her own suspected killer.
Yeah, hard to believe, Savannah, but Andrea Owens tells us the last word that her daughter uttered to police was the suspect's name.
I love my daughter, and a part of me is gone. I miss her every day. She's a great impact on society, and I'm her next of kin, and she has a 12-year-old son. And, you know, he's without a mother.
It's phone calls like this that stay with you. But Andrea Owens pushed through these painful words so that her daughter, 34-year-old Courtney Owens, would be remembered the right way tonight.
My daughter was an entrepreneur. She earned it. She worked. Hard work. She was a good girl.
Last month, Courtney stopped by her Royal Motors used car dealership that she built from the ground up to finish up some work. But her mom says she never made it back home.
He shot her.
Police spent days looking for a masked man they say shot and killed Courtney at her dealership before taking off. But her mother says Courtney helped point police in the suspect's direction.
Right before her last breath, she said his name.
Wesley Vickers was the name Courtney gave police before she closed her eyes for the final time. According to her mother, Vickers is now charged with Courtney's murder, but police are still looking for this man, Stoney Williams. He's wanted in connection to the murder.
I've seen him maybe twice. Oh, he owned the dealership with her. They were co-owners.
Andrea doesn't understand why Courtney's business partner or anyone would plan to take her life. But right now, she's putting her faith in a bigger plan, hoping police catch Williams.
And I have to put God first with it. It's God plan. God has the call.
Now, I did circle back with investigators this evening to see if there were any updates on Courtney's case that they could share with us and that we could then share with you, and they did not get back to us as of news time. But, of course, if we learn anything new...
All right, y'all. That was sad. That was sad. And this is the video that I am going to play. Even though somebody died, I'm sorry. Rest in peace to this family. Rest in peace to this family. Rest in peace to this young lady. And my heart is with the family. That's what I was trying to say. But I used to play at the radio station. I used to play this game called Peachy Detective. Do y'all remember that? If you remember that, put a peach in the comment. Okay, and if you don't remember it, put a picture in the comment anyways. But I had an intro for it, so here we go. I need to take off the hits. I just pulled it up, y'all, while we was talking about it. So I'm gonna have to take that off. I don't mean to rub my eyes. I'm no longer at his, y'all. Instead, I am on Roku TV, baby. Yes. So if you are at home, kicking it, chilling, whatever you're doing, and you're watching me right now on your phone or your tablet, go ahead and put me up on your Roku TV if you have Roku TV. Okay, make sure you pull me up. Go to the search, type in Peach Tea time spelled with the Y, and then add it. You have to add the app, and once you add the app, you just download it. It is free currently. Again, currently, it is free. I'll probably be charging later on, probably in the next year or two. Who knows? Whenever God lay it on my heart, start charging. But right now, it is free. So make sure y'all download that app, baby. Peachy Detective. This is what I think happened. And this is just my personal opinion. Y'all know everything is allegedly. But when I saw this clip, the first thing that came to my mind was that the young lady went back to do whatever she had to do. It was her business. She built it from the ground up, but she had a partner. Now, maybe this partner, hey, Veronica, that's my sister. I was thinking about you today, girl. Y'all know I jump from one thing to another. What's up, BG, girl? BG in the building. Okay, now I got that out the way. I think that, because it was strange that they made sure that they put a warrant out or looking for the partner. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, that just didn't sit well with me. Like, if this is the partner, that's supposed to be her friend, her peoples. I ain't gonna say her friend, but that's supposed to be her peoples. And your peoples don't set you up. They ain't supposed to. They do. As we all know, they do. But they ain't supposed to. So for them to be looking for him, I'm thinking when they got the person that actually did it, that is in custody, he started talking. He did one of these numbers. And I ain't blaming him. I'm happy he did it. I'm very happy he did this. Y'all see it on the bottom of the screen? If you know something, say something. He knew something. He knew that he wasn't the only one involved and he ain't going down for this shit by himself. That's what he knew. So he decided to say something. And I think what he said was, he told me to do it. He told me that she was going to be coming back up there. Why did this have to happen, though? He said I'd get some extra money. Something. Or maybe this man thought that he'd be able to take over the whole building. Maybe he owes some money, baby. Maybe he owes some money. Maybe he didn't have his part of the share. The part that he's supposed to be paying. So he figured if I take her on up out of here, then I get the whole building to myself. And ain't nobody gonna know that I owed some money. But this is just a theory. These are all theories, y'all. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know nothing about these folks at all whatsoever. But I don't know, but that's what came to my mind. And that's what the Peachy Detective is about. Because you never know who's watching, unfortunately, and it could be fortunately. You know, and if some detectives be watching, they may hear one of our Peachy fans, our Peachy viewers, you know, come on and do play detective, and they may actually be able to crack a case or something. Who knows? But that's my version of Peachy detective. That's what I think happened. Somewhere up in there. All right, y'all. Let's get into our main topic for today. Our main topic. Tyre Nichols. Have y'all heard about Tyre Nichols? If you have heard anything about Tyre Nichols, say something. Say something in the comments. If not, don't worry. Don't even worry. I got enough to break it down. Okay. Now, I was literally in the middle of downloading all my clips and stuff for the show today. I already knew everything I was going to talk about, and then Mama Peach called. Mama Peach called me. She was like, baby. I said, yes, Mama. I just watched Good Morning America, and this boy that got shot by the police. I said, yep. I said, Mama, we talking about that today. I said, I will be talking about that today. Veronica said, yes, she have. She has heard about it. It has hit national news. It has hit national news. Okay? So I had to cover it when I first saw what was going on. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then on Tuesday, when I do my pre-recorded video, I'm gonna try to do it today after the show. I have a clip that I'm gonna show y'all on Tuesday. Another clip that was unbelievable to me that the police did to this woman, and it's all on camera. I was gonna show it today, but I said no, I'm gonna save it for Tuesday for a pre-recorded video, which only would last 45 minutes. 45-minute show. From 12:15 to 1:00 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, but let's get started with this unbelievable story. Please, if y'all are watching, like this video right now, please. Share this video right now, please. This is the moment that I need y'all to share. I don't ask y'all during my show to share. I put this up. But I don't really talk about hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Share this video, unless something is really, really that touched my heart. So I'm telling y'all now, please share this video right now. If you got time to text somebody right now, text somebody, tell them to watch the show. This right here blew me away. So here we go. Rest easy to Tyre Nichols.
At 10 tonight, calls for accountability are growing after a man died after being arrested by Memphis police. Good evening, and thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Shay Arthur. Supporters of Tyre Nichols came together to protest his death today. WREG's Jordan James was there. He's live tonight with what they want to see happen. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Shay, while officers with Memphis police have been placed on leave for their role in the arrest of Tyre Nichols, supporters are calling for justice amid his death.
Justice for Tyre!
A rally cry birthed from pain and loss.
For them to do this to him, it's unbearable. It's unbearable.
As a family and community mourn the death of Tyre Nichols.
His memory is his legacy at this point.
The 29-year-old died this week, days after being arrested by Memphis police after they say he was driving recklessly. Prior to being taken into custody, officers reportedly got into a confrontation with him, which left Nichols hospitalized.
When we got to the hospital, it was devastating. It was almost as though he was killed on the scene.
Rodney Wells is Nichols' stepfather. He tells WREG his son ended up suffering a cardiac arrest and kidney failure because of the alleged beating by officers.
All of that still should not occur because of a traffic stop. You shouldn't be on a dialysis machine looking like this because of a traffic stop. That's unhumane.
An outcome inspiring protest outside of a Memphis police precinct Saturday as dozens brought their message directly to officers.
This is the time that we need to speak up about police brutality, excessive force, the killings, the shootings.
Among the things Nichols supporters are demanding is the release of the body camera footage of the arrest, which is under investigation by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation.
If you're saying that this has happened, that happened in your reports, show us
That's what you got the body cams for. We are not accepting anything less.
A sentiment shared by Nichols' family as they prepare for the unexpected burial of a father, brother, and colleague.
We wouldn't be so mad if it was a car accident or something. But you beat somebody to death. And we ain't never gonna be right. This is uncalled for.
And no word yet if that body cam footage will be released to the public. Tyreek is set to be buried next week. For now, reporting her live.
Okay. This is sad. This is horrific. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And, you know, when you think about stuff like this happening, and I hope y'all watching. Well, y'all are, because I can see y'all in here. But when you see stuff like this, the first thing that comes to our mind is white people must have beat him down. I'm just going to call it like it is. Call a spade a spade. I thought these white folks done beat him down. Baby. Every last one of them. 5 black men. 5 black men. They beat this man to death. This is Tyre Nichols. Rest in peace. This is Tyre Nichols, y'all. And Tyre was beat to death by these 5 black officers. From what they say, and I'm going to leave this up for a little bit, y'all, just for a little bit. But from what they saying, Tyre ain't never been in no trouble before. He's a good dude. He ain't out here being reckless. Probably was reckless driving that night. But, like his stepfather said, his bonus dad, that's what I like to call it. Just like his bonus dad said, it does not cause for him to get beat to death. It just didn't. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how is it that you get pulled over? Because even if you drinking and driving, how is it that you get pulled over and then you get beat to death? Unarmed, allegedly. He didn't have anything on him at all whatsoever. Never been in trouble before, allegedly. And he's dead. He gone. I'm not understanding this. But we're going to get on to the next clip. This is clip number 2. Tyre Nichols.
Are emerging about the arrest that left Tyre Nichols dead after the U.S. Attorney's Office says now Memphis police did use force during the arrest earlier this month. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock, WREG.
We don't need them to tell us that. Sorry to cut it off. We don't need them to tell us that. We know they use excessive force. You can look at him and tell. So we don't need y'all to waste y'all breath telling us that little piece. You could have told us something else that's interesting. Like, when is the body cam footage gonna come out? That's all we need to know. Just like that man said. All we need to know is, when is the body cam footage coming? And I'm gonna let y'all know when the body cam footage is coming at the end of these clips. Okay? I'm gonna let y'all know. Mama Peach been on it, baby. She was on it. So the body cam footage will be released, and I will be letting y'all know after these next couple clips. Here we go.
Are emerging about the arrest that left Tyre Nichols dead after the U.S. Attorney's Office says now Memphis police did use force during the arrest earlier this month. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. WREG's Jordan James spoke with a woman claiming to have seen video of that encounter. He is live tonight with what she has to say. Jordan?
Hey, Stephanie and Greg, for several days we have been asking the question, what happened during the arrest of Tyre Nichols? And for the first time, we have a better idea after speaking with a neighbor.
Nothing has ever happened like that before here.
On January 7th, everything neighbors have come to expect living in the neighborhood around Ross and Rains Road in Hickory Hill changed.
The whole scene was a little disturbing. You know, just all these officers out here, lights out here, and they were out here for hours.
A scene marking the end of a pursuit initiated by Memphis police, who claims Tyre Nichols was driving recklessly. As officers went to detain him, they say 2 confrontations broke out, leaving the 29-year-old severely injured.
I just saw him lying still. Lifeless, I really couldn't tell, but he was not moving.
WREG spoke with a woman who prefers not to be identified. She claims she saw video of the alleged attack taken by a concerned neighbor.
Based on what she said, the officers weren't able to catch him, and then once they did catch him, they ensued with beating him.
3 days later, Nichols died, sparking investigations by the FBI, TBI, and the Department of Justice.
No justice, no peace.
Nichols' death is sparking calls for the video of the arrest to be released to the public, which the city of Memphis has vowed to do so. The neighbor we talked to believes there will be outrage.
When they see things like that, it gives them an uproar. I don't think it's going to be perceived very well.
And officials have not gave a definitive date as to when that video will be released, but they did say it'll happen after the family views it. Reporting here live tonight down.
They is scared, y'all. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This is my phone. My phone is connected to my microphone. So you can see a little bit right here. So I can see when people pull up. I can see when people send me messages, and somebody just sent me a message asking me to please contact them, and I don't know who they are. But I will contact you after the show. I sure will. They scared. They scared, y'all. They scared. They scared. Baby, they in Memphis, baby. They in Memphis, baby. They in Memphis, baby. They scared. They know when that footage come out. They done seen it. They done seen the footage. And see, this is the thing about these platforms. And my platform is one of them. I'm so thankful. Thank you. Thank you to PC Time. Thank you. These platforms on YouTube, on IG, on social media, period. I stream on 6 different platforms. Not including Jason's. 5 different platforms, 5 or 6. But not including Jason's on Wednesdays. Not including Pooley's. So there's all these people that's watching. That's why I always say, please share the video at least. That's why I got it on the screen at least. You know. But the more we get it out, the more pressure is applied, and these folks ain't got no choice. Let something happen. If you in one of them little rinky-dink neighborhoods, straight in the hood, project-ish, and let something happen over there. Let something happen over there. Do you think that all this gonna come about? Do you know how many people that done died and they ain't got no coverage at all? I've had people come on my show, families, and there is not one coverage. No news broadcast, no nothing. No nothing. So I'm telling y'all, when I tell you, I'm telling y'all. It is so important to push these videos. Because they had to release the body for camera. They didn't have no choice. When people start making noise, that's when stuff started happening. People start acting like they got some sense then. They start thinking about, oh, well, they dealing with folks that know some shit. Ben Crump, all them folks, they know some stuff. Let's just go ahead and give it to them. Board up the doors, board up the windows, all that. Get all that done first. Because when they see this, they're going to act for it. And I don't mean that in no bad way. Because sometimes you got to shake some shit up to make things happen. Unfortunately. And I'm not saying go and commit crimes and nothing like that. I ain't for all that. I ain't for all that at all. So let's get into this next one, okay? This is let me see, the third one. Here we go.
This mayor and police chief says that video will be released after an internal investigation is complete. Meanwhile, the community and law enforcement are both making arrangements.
Ahead of the release of video showing Tyre Nichols' arrest,
Do the right thing. Do what you took an oath to do.
supporters of the 29-year-old continue to call for accountability after he was allegedly beaten by Memphis police officers during a traffic stop earlier this month.
If you are not upset about what happened, then shame on you. It's time to continue to stand with the family of Tyre until justice is served.
Memphis police vows to release the footage following their internal investigation. They say all officers involved are relieved of duty during the investigation. Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland told WREG earlier this week the investigation already uncovered some violations of policy for each officer involved, and that they would be given an opportunity to appeal at a hearing that's happening Friday. Local law enforcement is already looking ahead to what will happen after the video is released.
With the potential civil unrest, we're hoping that it won't happen, but we also have to prepare.
With anticipated protests, Shelby County Sheriff Floyd Bonner says his office has been meeting with other local agencies to prepare.
People have the right to protest, and we're hoping that it's peaceful, that there will be no loss of property, businesses receiving damage, certainly not any other loss of life.
A sentiment shared by other state leaders like Senator London Lamar, who released a statement saying in part, "This should be an opportunity for us to come together to push for more accountability. This isn't a time for us to respond with violence because it will only make our pain worse." Pain, all inspired by the death of Tyre Nichols, leaving a city at odds.
And at this time, no word yet on what came out of today's hearing. As we learn more, we will pass that information.
All right, y'all. Again, hey, AFC Podcast. That's DJ Just J, baby. We was talking about you last night. DJ Just J. I don't know if you saw the show last night. Rhonda came back. Rhonda came back as a guest on the show. Shout out to Rhonda. Shout out to Rhonda. Shout out to Rhonda. Yeah. That's all I got to say. Okay, back to the story. I want to show y'all again. These are the gentlemen. 5 black police officers. They look healthy. They look like they was really doing their jobs once upon a time and back in day. They look like they probably got kids. They got families. They probably got mamas and daddies. Just like Tyre. Just like Tyre did. Out of all the things that we going through right now, y'all. Out of all the things that we are going through. It's so crazy. Out of all the things we are going through right now with black people, we trying to make it. We ain't even trying to, send folks to jail all the time. And it took 5 of y'all to beat this man to death. I hope they get life in prison. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. I need to see this footage. So, here is the last clip. After this clip, I'm going to let y'all know when the footage will be shown. So, Here we go.
And breaking news, 5 police officers out of a job tonight after a former Sacramento man died following a traffic stop in Memphis. The Tyre Nichols case now gaining national attention as the FBI and Justice Department open a civil rights investigation into his death.
CBS 13's Adrian Moore is here now with a stunning twist in this case.
Yeah, guys, a local activist and Tennessee media reports revealing Tyre Nichols recently moved to Memphis from Sacramento. The police department there in Memphis is taking swift action tonight, saying an internal review found the officers violated use of force policies, their duty to intervene, and their duty to render aid.
A first look at the 5 fired Memphis police officers as questions and outrage intensify over the death of 29-year-old Tyre Nichols.
We want justice. We want the officers to be charged with murder. We don't want them to just get fired.
Earlier this month, officers say they pulled the former Sacramento resident over for reckless driving. As they approached Nichols, they say he ran before he was confronted again by officers who arrested him. After complaining of shortness of breath, Nichols was taken to a hospital where he died 3 days later. The initial statement from police did not indicate force was used.
And we just want justice for my baby brother. He did not deserve this.
Nichols' family believes he was beaten by police and is now demanding officers' body cam footage be released.
I just saw him lying still. Lifeless, I really couldn't tell, but he was not moving.
This woman, who did not want to be identified, says she saw a neighbor's video showing the alleged attack.
The officers weren't able to catch him, and then once they did catch him, they ensued with beating him.
While officials say a cause of death has not been determined, Nichols' family has now hired civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump to represent them.
The family still don't have the answers. Nobody should die from a simple traffic stop.
Officials say that body cam footage will be released to the public once the police department's investigation is complete, and the Nichols family, of course, can review it. The family plans to hold a news conference, by the way, on Monday.
All right, y'all. All right, we are back. And I hope y'all understand what I'm about to say. I hope it makes sense. If they would have shot him, it still would have been wrong. Don't get me wrong, it still would have been wrong. But I think we all would have been like, yeah, let's protest. Yes, let's get them for murder. Do all that we got to do. The same stuff we finna go do now. Let all that shit still go down. But I think a lot of us would have been like, okay, why did he take off running? That's why they probably shot him, because he took off running. That's how we would have been thinking. Because that's what's going on right now with police officers. These people the officers can't catch these folks, and they shoot them. You know, it's a lot of times where we sit back and we watch these shows or these clips, and we be like, Lord, they lucky they ain't get shot. They lucky the officers didn't shoot them. Why they just didn't stand there? You know, that type of stuff. But this right here take it to a whole nother level, baby. Not only did this young man run away, and y'all caught him, but you beat him so bad to where he died. So that means there came a point where even if he was resisting arrest when y'all caught him, it still came to a point where he got completely weak. He got weak, which means he was weak enough so y'all 5 fat asses could just go ahead, put his hand behind his back, lock him up. Or not even put his hand behind his back and put the cuffs on. Just put him in the car. Just put him in the car. Throw him in there. You know how y'all do. Throw him on in there. But instead, all 5, let me show y'all again. All 5 of these bastards, and they ain't all fat. Let me say that. It just was the perfect time to say fat asses. But all 5 of these bastards beat this man to death. Allegedly. Allegedly. Maybe one of them was the lookout. So I'm going to say allegedly. Until we see the video camera. The body cam footage. I wonder what they... I'm going to say something. I wonder what these gentlemen is in there. Well, they fired now. They're not even in jail. But they're fired. That's it. You can't come back to work. But I wonder what are they sitting at home thinking about right now. Baby, you know they on social media. Look, let me, just in case, let me show y'all again. Let me show y'all. They are on social media. Okay? You best believe they looking on social media. And if they ain't looking at on social media right now, that's because somebody told their ass to quit looking on social media. But for the ones that is watching and you happen to see Peachy Tea Time, baby, how do you feel right now, sir? How do you feel? Besides dumb, stupid, ignorant, sad. You probably feel like the devil, too. You probably feel like the devil. An evil devil. Mm-hmm. You probably questioning yourself right now. And what, am I a bad seed? Yeah. Again, rest in peace to Tyre. The body cam footage will be coming out. Allegedly, it will be coming out tomorrow, Monday. Allegedly, the body cam footage will be coming out on Monday. Look, BG said house ninjas. You know, I be trying to say ninjas. But sometimes it come out a whole nother way. Goodness, I was just stunned that they did this boy like this. I mean, and then it was all one of us. Not one of us. Not one of us. Not you, me, us. But us as a whole. Us, all black people, our black community. There is 5 black officers in Memphis. 5 black officers that they need out on the Memphis streets, baby. But guess what? God said, if you ain't gonna do right, I'll take it all away from you. I'll take it all away from you. Don't worry about it. I'll take it all away. You best believe they gonna do some time. You best believe they already done fired them. How quick? How quick do you see a turnaround like this? That they just fire them. They be on leave without pay, well, with pay. They probably ain't even getting no leave with pay. Just straight fire. They don't give a damn about us. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into the commercial. We're going to get to a video. Y'all know it's Saturday. I don't want to talk too much. Talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't know what be going on in my little head. Y'all don't know what be going on in my head, man. I'm telling you. Y'all better watch Inside Out, that cartoon Inside Out. If you ain't seen it, baby, you better go watch it. Watch it with your kids if you want to. If not, watch it by yourself. I'm telling you. All type of thoughts be going on in my head about these crimes and peoples and stuff. Okay. Kariah Brene. Y'all know we do our music. Y'all know. So we got to get shout out to Kariah Brene. This track is called One and Only. Then we're going to get into our little Peachy Tea Time commercial. And then next, we are talking about Deasia. Deasia Green. When I tell y'all you don't want to miss Deasia Green's story. One number, 15 years old, baby. 15 years old. Y'all want to stay tuned for this. So here we go.
I'm a conversation, right?
tell me what that thing feel like. We gon' go into the moonlight. I'ma tell you just what I need. You gon' touch on my body, we gon' get somebody. You gon' tell me that you like it, and I promise I won't fight it. You gon' tell me what you like, and I promise I won't fight it. I'ma do it all night, boy. Tell me what you need, 'cause I give you everything, and I'll be your one and only.
One and only, baby, the one and only. Tell me what you need, 'cause I give you everything, and I'll be your one and only.
Give you everything.
One and only. You know me just too well. I gotta show how I feel. And I'm head over heels for you. You know I kill when I put it down, you fell in love. You gave me your trust, so I gave you love. Match made, heaven sent. All my life, girl, where you been? You got me on my knees. The sparkling diamond rings. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be.
Tell me what you need, 'cause I give you everything, and I'll be your one and only.
One and only, baby, the one and only. Tell me what you need, 'cause I give you everything, and I'll be your one and only. Be your one and only. One and only. One, you're one and only. One and only. You're one and only. I can be your
I'll be your one and only.
Peachy Tea Time is for the culture. Tune in to Peachy Tea Time each and every Monday. On Mondays, the misses cover crime in our Black community to bring awareness and bring healness to each and every one of you. Surprise guests and so much fun and laughter. Tune in and enjoy this movement.
We also have an update for you from Toledo police after a body of a young teen is found in a Toledo alley. The victim was discovered yesterday afternoon, and officials are trying to piece together this mystery. Our Kaylee Marantet joins us in studio this afternoon. Kaylee, you met with police this morning.
I did, Amanda. Police officials told me that the 15-year-old has been identified as Deasia Green, and she was found shot to death in that alleyway 4 days after she was reported missing by her family. This is the third teen to be killed in Toledo since December 1st. It's early in the investigation of Green's death, so there's still a lot of questions as to what happened and who did this. Police could tell us that Green's parents went to pick her up from a friend's house on January 3rd, but she wasn't there, adding that Green was a habitual runaway.
But I think the family of Deasia had some intuition that this was a little different than previously, and they made the right decision to come down here and express those concerns. Once that happened and we started looking at a few more things, our detectives put together somewhat of a search team and tragically located the body of Deasia.
There's no one in custody for this yet. Police are asking if you know anything to call Toledo Police or Crime Stoppers. That number 419-255-1111.
Okay, y'all. We are here. Okay, so this was sad. You know, my heart goes out to this family. Deasia was a runaway. That's what she was. She was a runaway. She liked to run away from home and come back whenever she wanted to come back. Allegedly. That's what her mama did see. Well, stepfather, but her dad. She a runaway. And she went to go spend the night over to one of her friend's house. and she was gonna stay from the 31st, I think it was. Y'all gonna hear it. From the 31st all the way up until the 3rd of January. When the mama went to go pick her up, they said she ain't here. She done dipped out. But the 5th came around, and she went to school. She went to school. She went to school. And then later on, I don't know exactly when, because they don't know how long she was dead there. But she was found dead in the alley. And my heart goes out to this young lady. This is Deasia. I had a picture of Deasia. Yeah, because that's the other girl. This is Deasia. That's Deasia. 15 years old, y'all. She dressed up. All cute and pretty. Okay. Moving right along. Here go clip number 2 of Deasia. Because, you know, I bring things to y'all in the story. As a story. You know, I try not to just play just one clip unless it's just one clip, you know. But here we go.
The last time I seen my baby was December 31st. That was the last day I seen my baby. The last time, y'all. The last time. And I'm never gonna see her again.
That is Deasia Green's mother, who is gathered right now in North Toledo at the alley where her body was found yesterday. We do want to let you know we had planned to bring you team coverage tonight at 6 of this vigil. However, our reporter on the scene told us that he heard gunshots. And so for our team safety, we have pulled back from that location, and we'll hope to bring you some updates once we determine that area is safe with police. We did get a chance to talk more with Deasia's parents today. They are clearly extremely upset. They say the last time they saw their daughter on December 31st, that's when it was, and they also received tips since then about her whereabouts on social media. In fact, they say they found her in that alley along with Toledo police, and it's crushed their spirits. Tonight, they're calling on the community to fix what they call a culture that has allowed for gun violence to steal so many young people.
This is a wake-up call. You can't do this. Like, these guns, y'all have to put them down. Like, this all this senseless nonsense killing for no reason, and it's all kids. Like, come on now, and it do take a village.
Of course, WTOL 11 will continue to follow this case and bring you the latest updates both online.
Coverage now. Breaking news after that 15-year-old girl was found dead in a North Toledo alley yesterday. Police identifying her as Deasia Green.
They say she was shot, and they are investigating her death as a homicide tonight. Our team has been out all day talking to Toledo police, neighbors, and family to piece together what happened.
We want to get the latest on the investigation. Kaylee Marentet, she talked with law enforcement. So, Kaylee, we now know that she was found yesterday. Is that when they say she was killed?
No, Jeff, that's still one of the questions that remains unanswered, as well as who was responsible for this. But what we do know is that the 15-year-old's body was found 4 days after she was officially reported missing. According to police, the 15-year-old was last seen at her home on December 31st. And then her family planned to pick her up from a friend's house on January 3rd. But when they got there, she wasn't there. The family claims that they did not have any communication with her over the phone or in person, only through text messages. Then fast forward to January 5th, 2 days later, the police reports claim that Green was in school, but that's the same day that her family reported her missing. Search crews were formed, and with the help of her family, they were led to that North Toledo alleyway on Page Street, and that's where they found Green's body.
Showing no respect for that person's life and what they meant to their family and what they meant to the people that loved them, to just leave them in an alley. I mean, words can't describe how upsetting that is. And again, like I mentioned, think about that and think about if that was someone you love, and you would hope and pray that someone would come forward with information. And that's all that we're asking for.
Okay, so I'm not trying to blame nobody. I'm telling you, I'm not blaming nobody at all whatsoever. Besides the killer. Besides the killer, and the killer is on the next clip. So besides the killer, I ain't blaming nobody. But call a spade a spade. If you already know that your child is a runaway, and you can't keep your child in your own house, why would you make a deal or anything with your child and say you go somewhere and stay until January 3rd? From December 31st to January 3rd. Unless it's a family member. Because she done got on your nerves so bad and you know this family member is going to keep her intact. Because if she ain't keeping her intact, there's no need for her to go anywhere. She don't need to go stay with nobody but you. Because she like to run away. And apparently she does this a lot. She's a repeat offender for my kids. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. When I tell y'all, I have to have quietness when I'm doing my show. I have to have quietness because I get sidetracked and my mind will go elsewhere. And everything was just too loud back there. So I apologize. But anyways, you shouldn't let your child go and stay anywhere if you know that your child like to run away. But she ran away from a friend's house and then went to school. Now, word on the street, because everything is allegedly, but word on the street is she contacted her mama. She contacted her mama. But wouldn't tell her mama where she was at. But she didn't, but it was only through text messaging. It wasn't no pick up the phone, hey mama, how you doing? It was just through text messaging. But she wouldn't tell her where she was at. And now all of a sudden, this baby is in the alley dead. I'm not understanding this. I'm not understanding this. It's like people don't even fear your family no more. Let alone you. They don't fear a little girl or a young girl's father. They don't fear their brother. And I'm just talking about little girls, teenage girls. Like, you got so many teenage girls out there getting their ass whooped through domestic violence. Stuff like that. And to me, it's because they do not fear this child's father, brother, uncles. If they got it. If they got them. Like, somebody need to be fair. Like, if I put my hands on this girl, her daddy gonna come kick my ass. And her brother gonna come around the corner. I ain't gonna touch her. BG said no accountability. No accountability. Parenting is a verb. It don't stop, and you are not their friend. You know, and BG, I'm sure BG probably, I don't know what BG, I don't know, because BG, she'll surprise us in a heartbeat and be like, no, this is how I feel. But I hope BG feeling like I'm feeling. I'm not trying to place the blame on these parents. You know, they got enough to deal with themselves, that their child is not here. But at the same time, I don't understand. Like, why would you let her go and stay so? She don't need to have friends. No child need to be around her. If she is running away from home, if she breaking in cars, and I'm not saying she's doing all that. All we know is that she run away from home. But if she run away from home, cussing, drinking, smoking, breaking in cars, whatever she doing, that ain't good. She don't need to put that energy on somebody else's child. Keep your child in the house with you. Y'all deal with that energy. Don't go drop her off over to her friend's house. Even if the friend doing the same shit she doing. No, you can't go over there. You stay your little butt right here. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I mean, is it because my two ain't teenagers yet, even though I got a bonus baby that's 23? I'm just saying. No, I'm not on mute. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, this don't make sense to me, Amber. Amber said they don't care. These folks can care less. BG says some parents are drinking and smoking with their kids. Yes. 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 I mean, I just don't get it. I'm not finna put my kids' bad energy on somebody else's child who got good energy. Or even if they got bad energy. Because I don't want my kid to get caught up with you if you're doing the same thing they doing. So I'm not finna plan for my child to be over to their friend's house from the 31st all the way through the 3rd. I'm not trying to be mean like that. I promise y'all I'm not. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts. I'm trying to gather my thoughts to make it make sense. Was she over there because mama had to work? Mama had to go out of town for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But from the clips and from what I just heard them say and stuff like that, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. She said 13 or 14 with lashes, weaves, makeup, and tattoos. She said who have permission. But I think she was trying to say who gave permission. And this is what BG is talking about. This is her. 15. She could have been 14 on this picture. But she was 15 when she got killed. And they found her in the alley. Poor baby. Poor baby. If I would have saw this and she was still alive and she posted this, or even right now, me seeing it, I do not see 15 years old. I don't see 15 years old. She's beautiful, though. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. God rest her soul. And I know she up there in heaven. Allegedly, I hope she is. I pray she is. Because I don't know for a fact, you know. Thank you, BG. Thank you. You know, I don't be trying. BG, I'm telling you. BG been watching me for a long time, y'all. She been watching for a long time. BG knows. You know, I just have these thoughts in my head. And I just don't be wanting to just come out. Because you don't know who watching. My numbers is up there now, y'all. I don't know who watching. And I would hate for the family to watch something and I say something that offends them because I'm not trying to offend nobody at all. I want parents to come on to PGT time and be like, look, I tried to tell my child over and over and over again, but my child decided to go out on the wrong path anyway. I got him help, but he said forget it, or she said forget it. I'm going to do what I want to do. I want those type of parents to come on PGT time because that brings awareness. That brings awareness. They can tell us something that they tried to do. It may not have worked, or it did work. And now my child is flying right. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have those families on my show. So if y'all know any of them type of families, tell them to holler at me, okay? Or if it's you, holler at me. I'm telling you, I make you so comfortable as comfortable can be. All right. BG said, my grown kids have their own place because I don't play. Right on. Look, BG said, amen to Mrs. Amen, Miss Peachy. So, okay, y'all, we got to get it going on 422. We're supposed to be off it here at 5. I'm telling you now, we will not be able to do all the clips today. And I had the feeling of that. So I would definitely be bringing them back on Monday. Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Let me go ahead and put the times up so y'all will know for all the new people that's in here. Thank y'all for coming. There go the those are the times. Those are the times at the bottom of the screen. So let's get it going, y'all. We're going to get it cracking. This next story, that was the end of, was that the end of Deasia? Oh, no, that wasn't the end of Deasia. Y'all didn't see the little boy. Oh, they got him. They got the little boy allegedly. Here we go.
Boy facing murder charges may be tried as an adult.
Toledo police arrested the boy, charging the Woodward High School freshman with murder in the death of 15-year-old Deasia Green. The girl was found shot to death in an alley. 13 ABC's Alexis Means was in court when the teen faced a judge.
The 15-year-old was arrested at his home on Friday. He's charged with 1 count of murder with a gun specification and 1 count of felonious assault with a gun specification.
We would acknowledge receipt of copy of the complaints, tender denials to both of the charges in both complaints.
He's accused of shooting and killing Deasia Green in an alley on the 1300 block of Page Street. Police have not released the motive. The prosecutor will start the paperwork to certify the boy as an adult.
If we prove probable cause, we would then be required to put him through an amenability hearing to be sure that he is, in fact, no longer amenable to juvenile justice. The state would argue that at 15, he's clearly young, but this is a life that has been taken, and it requires more than just what juvenile justice can provide.
The teen's attorney and mother declining to comment to 13 ABC.
She ain't deserve to get killed.
Deasia's stepfather tells me Deasia knew the boy accused of pulling the trigger. Her parents say Deasia was a habitual runaway, but always came home. Her stepfather says they reached out to many people for help.
We've been in this court, juvenile court, over 50 times trying to get help for our daughter. Every time they turned us back around with her. Come and pick her up, come and pick her up. And I'm just like, how can you pick a kid up with felonies?
He has a message for parents.
This is the time you got to start listening to your kids and see where they're at all times. Because you never know what's happening in this cruel world.
Police still want people to come forward with any information in this case. And the teenage boy will remain locked up here at the Lucas County Juvenile Detention Center. He will face a judge again next week. Reporting from downtown.
Okay. He was 15 years old. A freshman in high school. She was 15 years old. This was her again. For those that just coming in. Hey, Sabrina, girl. No, Sabrina, I didn't mean do you like that, Sabrina. I mean do you like that, Sabrina. But hey, boo, I love you. But this little girl right here, 15 years old. These are the pictures that they got on social media. This is her, 15 years old. She was killed. I couldn't find the picture of the boy, but y'all seen his body in the video. And they probably won't show his face because he's 15, at least not right now. But if y'all know or y'all got it, send it to me. Send it to me and I'll show it before the end of the show. But here, how did he get a gun? Well, you know, I don't even know why we ask these questions nowadays. Ain't know how he get a gun. We don't know. Nobody knows. Besides the people on the streets gave it to him. We know that. And we don't know nothing else. The streets gave it to him. But he got a gun. She a runaway, Sabrina. Because I think you probably done missed it. But she's a runaway. That little girl I showed y'all, her right here, just as beautiful as can be. She's a runaway. She like to run away from home. She got some felonies. Her stepfather just said, her bonus dad just said. She got some felonies. They done been down there, he said, at least 50 times. Almost 50 times. Over 50 times. Whichever one he said. I heard 50 times. Asking for help. Now, if they had went down here and asked these folks for help for their child, what else is they supposed to do? Kill her? Because if they kill her, then they go into prison for the rest of their life. Like this little boy finna go to prison for the rest of his life, hopefully. Right now, they trying to see if they gonna charge him as an adult. That's what they trying to see. So, 9 times out of 10, all these stories I will be following on. You will get updates on them, okay? You would definitely get updates on them. But I want to know, like, what happened? What happened that made your little ass want to kill her and then leave her in the alley for dead? I don't know. BG said, I thought it was neglect if you didn't watch your kids and make them go to school. Guess not. She went to school. She went to school on the 5th. Her mama reported her missing on the 5th. But her mama went on the 3rd. Mama went on the 3rd to go pick her up. So, let's do the timeline again. December 31st. She done went over to her friend's house. Deasia done went over to her friend's house. And mama said you can stay there till January 3rd. January 3rd, I'm coming to get you. Now, is this abnormal? Yeah, for right now in this era. Back in our day, no. It was not uncommon. You can go and stay 3 days with your friend. But before school starts. Right after Christmas. It's okay. Y'all play together, play with the toys, all that. But nowadays, that shit ain't common at all. Especially when you know your child is a runaway. I'm just saying. So, January 3rd, you go pick her up. And the people where she was at just said, oh, she ain't here. So, do everybody know that she a damn runaway? I'm just asking. I mean, my heart goes out to this family. But do everybody in the neighborhood, all the friends, parents, know that she a runaway? And if these parents knows that she's a runaway, why is you letting your child let a runaway come spend a night at your damn house? So yours can run away with her? And they run away together? In the forest? Let's make it make sense. Why is it that she came on the 3rd to pick up her child and you say your child ain't there? I mean, her child ain't there. You should have been calling her, saying your child ain't here. Where's she at? Your child ain't over here. I don't know where she done went to, but she is not here. That's how I should have been. It shouldn't have been I went to go pick her up and then my child ain't there. And then 2 days later, I filed for a missing persons report and she went to school on the 5th. The same day you filed this missing persons report is the same day she went to school. And then all of a sudden, 4 days later, she's found in the alley. Dead. Something is fishy, but okay. Let me read that back one more again. Something is fishy, but okay. Ain't our business. But you can't even say it ain't our business because she one of us. We all in this shit together. What the hell happened on the 4th? Hey, cuz. BG. Bye-bye. Don't act like we don't. Never mind. Never mind. BG, I'm going to email you and tell you what I was just about to say. That's what I'm going to say. You know, there's a lot of times that when we see other races and we see stories like this, we can sit back and we can be like, oh, them parents done did something to that baby. Them parents done did something to that baby. I hope them parents ain't did nothing to that baby. They sitting up there crying. Oh my God, my baby good, my baby good, my baby good. We hope they ain't did nothing to that baby. But when it's our own race, we want to be like, let me move right along. Let me not say nothing. BG said, Peachy, I'm with you. All I'm saying is I'm going to follow this story. That's what I'm going to say. But the whole everything, like BG said, something is fishy. But okay. You know, it's how you read the comments. You know, it's how you read the comments. You know, I feel my viewers. When they write, y'all can write something right now. I'm telling you, I'm gonna read it just the way you feel when you felt when you wrote it. Write something right now. I bet you I'll read the hell out of it. But let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. We still got a few more minutes left. Darius Miles. Let's get into Darius Miles, y'all. We gotta get into Darius Miles. The only story that we won't be able to complete today would be the Kayla Kelley. We won't be able to get to Kayla Kelley. So Monday, Kayla Kelley, okay? That's the young woman that messing around with a married man. And she told him that she was gonna tell his wife. Because I guess he wasn't calling her back. Allegedly. And she wound up dead. That's all I'm gonna say. But y'all will get all the details on Monday. All the details on Monday. But let's go ahead and get back to this story. Darius Miles. He was a basketball player. He was a college basketball player. I guess he was on his way. On his way to making millions, baby. I'm not sure, allegedly. But it got a little crazy. Before we get to that, y'all know I got to teach y'all with some things. Shout out to Kay Alexis. Not Kayla. Not the story we're gonna do on Monday. But shout out to Kay Alexis. And we're gonna come back to Darius Miles, okay? We're gonna come back to Darius Miles. But shout out to Kay Alexis. Kay Alexis came and she performed at my show. At my 1 year anniversary. My 1 year anniversary. She performed. I had like a showcase, y'all. My 1 year anniversary, we had a showcase. It was wonderful. We had such a good time. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So I had maybe 6, 7 performers, all independent artists that came out, performed in front of all the people that came, and it was a lot of people there. Shout out to everybody that came and showed up. So she came, she performed. She came all the way from New York, y'all. She came all the way from New York just to perform at my 1 year anniversary. And when I tell y'all, everybody enjoyed her. Neffy, shout out to Neffy. Neffy was the host for the night. She was the host. which is Keisha Cole's sister, Neffy. And hopefully I'll be interviewing her soon too, Darnell. But I want to play her music video. I really liked this song, so I hope y'all like it too. Here we go. Hey, girl.
Respectfully, I do me, I do me, I do me. Respectfully, I do me, I do me, I do me. Respectfully, I do me, I do me, I do me. Respectfully, 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 respectfully. People told me I'm weird. People said I'm different. Back then I cared. True self I feared. But now I know they were all opinions, but definitions in my bio. I was so scared that I'll never fit in. Picked on myself cause my jeans wasn't slimming. My music was different and I was shy. So insecure to myself I would lie and I would cry. Learn to survive. Now I embrace all the weird in my life. These songs that I write is to save a life. Now you look so beautiful in my eyes. I do me, I do me, I do me. Respectfully, I do me, I do me, I do me. Respectfully, I do me, I do me, I do me. Respectfully, 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 respectfully. To me, I'm perfect. Myself, I respect. Had time to reflect. No time to deflect. To me, I'm perfect. Myself, I respect. Had time to reflect. No time to deflect. If you a weird one, it's okay. If you a odd one, it's okay. If you a black sheep, it's okay. Embrace yourself, love on your body. Say the things that you want to say. Wear them heels that you want to slay. Do the things that you fear to do. And let them laugh while you enjoy you. If you a weird one, it's okay. If you a odd one, it's okay. If you a black sheep, it's okay. Embrace yourself, love on your body. Say the things that you want to say. Wear them heels that you want to slay. Do the things that you fear to do. And let them laugh while you enjoy you. I do me, I do me, I do me. Respectful.
Don't forget to tune in each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Pacific for Peachy Tea Time, Peachy News Edition. On Peachy News, they have families that come on live to tell their loved one's story on how they were murdered through gun violence, domestic violence, the prison system, and even by the police. Tune in each and every Wednesday night.
Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time.
Getting new clarification on why former Crimson Tide basketball player Darius Miles is facing a criminal charge, capital murder, even though he says he didn't pull the trigger in the shooting and killing of Birmingham mom Jamea Harris.
Yeah, court records show Miles does admit providing the gun to the person who allegedly shot her. Our Tristan Rupert is live at 5 with an attorney on how that may be connected to a charge that could possibly bring the death penalty, Tristan.
That's right, Jonathan. Criminal defense attorney or lawyer Tommy Spina actually stressed this is all because of a concept in our law known as aiding and abetting. Spina says that essentially you are responsible for those individual actions that are reasonably foreseeable in the commission of a crime. So in this case in particular, since investigators say Miles admitted to handing the gun to Michael and Davis, and supposedly Davis then shot the gun, killing Harris, then both of these men would be charged. Now, Spina also stressed the situation is capital in nature because the shooter fired into an occupied vehicle, which automatically upgrades the charges to capital. Still, Spina says this case is early on in its investigation.
Keep in mind that all that we are determining at this point is whether there is probable cause for him to be charged with that offense. This probable cause is a standard of proof, and it just happens to be the lowest of low standards of proof.
Spina stressed this will be a long process, and currently both the individuals charged actually sit behind bars in Tuscaloosa. We'll update you as soon as we learn more about perhaps a preliminary hearing date, but at the moment that has not been scheduled. Reporting on Tuscaloosa, Tristan Rupert, WBRC, Fox 6 News.
All right, y'all. So apparently word on the street, okay? Apparently word on the street is that Darius, let me read it to y'all. And I'm gonna put it up on the screen so that y'all can see it. Give me 1 second. Here it is right here. This is him. That's Darius. That's the boy that actually did the shooting. And this just came out. That's Darius Miles. Darius Miles did not shoot Jamea. I'm going to show y'all a picture of Jamea just as well. Let me blow this up so y'all can see it. Right there. I'm going to show y'all a picture of Jamea. Darius Miles did not shoot Jamea Jonae Harris, but admitted providing the gun that did. Records state. And this just came out today. This came out Tuesday. Looks like. It was Michael Lynn Davis, 20, of Maryland, that fired the shot that killed Jamea Jonae Harris. Court records released today stated. Davis used the gun provided to him by former University of Alabama basketball player Darius Miles, according to those records. Davis and Miles both faced capital murder charges in death of the 23-year-old Birmingham mother who was a mother to a 5-year-old little boy. The charges are capital murder because Harris was shot while she was in a vehicle. Records state she was shot one time. Charging documents made public Tuesday state there is a surveillance footage of the deadly shooting. Witnesses identified Michael as the shooter, according to the deposition. Darius Miles admitted to providing Michael Davis with the handgun and immediately prior to the shooting. The charging sheet states. The charge sheet for Miles said he intentionally caused the death of Jamea Harris by aiding and abetting by providing a firearm to Michael Davis, who shot Jamea Harris, while Harris was in the passenger seat of a Jeep. Miles, through his attorneys, has proclaimed his innocence. Darius Miles and his family are heartbroken tonight over the death of Jamea Jonae Harris, according to a statement released by his team of lawyers. While Darius has been accused of being involved with this tragedy, he maintains his innocence and looks forward to his day in court. They say that shit like he finna walk free. But anyways, the deadly Tuscaloosa shooting happened about 1:45 a.m. Sunday. Harris was in a Jeep that stopped in the area of Gray Street and University Boulevard when the gunfire erupted. The driver, whose name has not been released, continued along University Boulevard. Tuscaloosa police and University of Alabama were dispatched to the Walk of Champions at Bryant-Denny Stadium when a vehicle stopped there upon sighting a UA police vehicle. Harris was dead inside the Jeep. The driver told police their vehicle had been struck by gunfire. The driver did. So it was two people in the car. The driver said he had returned fire in self-defense and may have struck a suspect. Two suspects were located and interviewed. One suspect had been struck by gunfire and had a non-life-threatening wound. So the guy did shoot him. Police said the shooting was the result of a minor argument that occurred between the victims and suspects after they encountered each other along the strip. Okay? So these are the two gentlemen. Oh man, y'all wouldn't even, I didn't even have y'all up there. There you go. I am so sorry. I done read that whole thing. Y'all couldn't even see. But you can see me. I'm so sorry. But these are the two gentlemen. The light-skinned guy is Darius, which is the basketball player. And the other guy, his name is Michael. So this is Darius Miles, the light-skinned guy. And then this is Michael Davis, the dark-skinned guy with the dreads in his head. So the one with the dreads in his head is the one that shot the gun, and the young lady was shot dead instantly. Dead on arrival, we'll say that. Allegedly. And then this guy right here, Darius, the light-skinned guy, he's the one that actually gave Michael the gun. Whether he knew he was going to shoot him or not, he still gave him the gun. The girl, Jamea, was in another vehicle that was on the strip. That's how they were saying it. It was on the strip. She was in another vehicle with another guy. And the other guy was the driver of that vehicle. He in turn pulled out his gun and he shot back and he struck one of them. But they're not saying who got struck with the bullet. I mean, with the gun. They're not saying. They're not saying. I tried to look and they said they're not going to say which one it was. But this is just a crying shame. This baby done lost her life. Let me show y'all what she looked like. Let me take this down. We don't need their spirit up here right now. Let me show y'all what she looked like. Where's Jamea? Yeah, Jamea was beautiful, y'all. Jamea was absolutely beautiful. Here she is. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I know y'all hear my kid. This is Jamea. Absolutely beautiful young lady. And she was shot dead. She was shot dead. My heart goes out to her family. Rest in peace, young lady. Again, these are the gentlemen. He's the shooter, allegedly. And it was supposed to have been his either ex-girlfriend or girlfriend. I'm going to say ex-girlfriend. His mom came online. Took to social media, and she said that her baby was shot because she didn't want to talk to him. That's what the mama said on social media. That he didn't want to talk. She didn't want to talk to him. And then she ended up dead in the car with the other dude. Now, we could play Peachy Detective all day long if we want to. But I'm just going to tell you my theory on it. and how I feel. I ain't even got to play the introduction for Peach Detective. But my theory on this is they pulled up. She in the car with another dude. They probably was arguing even that damn day. Earlier that day, the day before, whatever. Something occurred before that. I tell you that much. Something occurred before that happened between her and him. You pull up on the side of them. Oh, this is what we doing now? This is what we doing now? We just riding with other niggas now? This is just my theory. She probably just sitting there like, now he tripping. Now he want to act a fool. I told him I don't want to talk to him no more. I don't want to be him no more. And now he's sitting up here acting a fool. I'm so embarrassed because my guy right here, or a new dude that I'm talking to right here, I do not want him to be involved in none of this mess. And she not saying nothing. She just saying all this to herself probably. I know you hear me talking to you. Oh, you gonna act like you don't hear me? Oh, so you don't hear me talking to you? He probably done call her all type of names, making her more and more pissed off. But she probably still sitting there, thinking to herself, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Y'all know how, what's that movie? Baby Boy. Baby Boy. Baby Boy friend. Cuba's son, a brother. Cuba's son, brother. His little brother. And they be in the kitchen. He be in the kitchen with the girl and her mama. And she told her mama, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just don't even say nothing. Just don't say nothing. That's probably how this girl was thinking to herself. Just don't say nothing. Let him act a fool. Let him say what he wants to say. Just eventually he'll pull off. And ain't no telling that Buddy done said something. Man, go on with all this. You see she don't want to talk to you? Go on. Homeboy done got mad. Not Darius. Homeboy done got mad. Man, give me that tool, man. Give me that tool. Oh, you want to talk? You talking? You talking? Give me that tool, man. Give me that tool. You see what I'm saying? Like, these type of things that I show, these clips, this type of stuff is nothing new. This is nothing that these kids have just came up on their own and decided, I'm finna kill this person like this, or I'm finna do this like that, I'm finna do that like this. They done seen this stuff on movies. They done seen this stuff. Now, I know I need to fill in. I know, but not that bad. I'm gonna go this weekend. I will go. Probably tomorrow. But anyways, you know I jump from one thing to another. But anyways, they see movies with plots and stuff on how people be killing folks on the movies. They listen to these rap lyrics. Hear people how they talk about how they done killed the ops. The other people, that is, y'all. The other people, the other folks that they don't like. They put it in their songs, all that type of stuff. Because they heard it from somewhere. They seen it from somewhere. Like, we have seen people pull up on movies. Listen. Look at the Biggie. That's how Biggie died. They rolled up on him at a stoplight and just started dumping. I'm just saying. I hate this happened to this young lady. She was absolutely beautiful. She had a 5-year-old son. I didn't want to show that. It is all over social media, online. You could type her name in, Jamea, Jamea Harris. Beautiful little boy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little boy. And this dude just took her out. I could buy bet. I don't know for a fact, of course, because I don't know these folks. But I could buy bet that he was trying to actually shoot the boy, the driver, the boy that was in the car with her. I can about bet that's what he was trying to do. Or if not, try to scare him. If not, try to scare him. But I think he was trying to kill they pride. He let his pride, I ain't gonna say his pride, not his pride. He let his anger get the best of him. That's what I want to say. He let his anger get the best of him, and he just, give me your gun, man. Give me your gun. Give me that toe. Give me that toe. And there's okay. Okay, I'll give you the tool. I didn't know he was gonna shoot him. He maintained his innocence. He did not shoot. I wouldn't give a damn what he did. We just had a show with a family that came on with the little 15-year-old boy. And they said that he brought the guns to the park and gave it to the guy for him to shoot. I mean, not for him to shoot, but he gave it to him. But he was trying to stop it. But and his mom said that on the show, his mama, family all came on live. And his family said that he didn't take no guns up there. That's just what the media is feeding us or whatnot. But in this case, we know Darius has admitted. He admitted, yes, I gave him the gun, like they was gonna say, okay, you go ahead and take your butt back home, get on that basketball court right now and make me some money. I know you don't think you finna get out. And then he come out crying, y'all. I mean, I ain't gonna say crying. It could have been crying. Look, Sabrina said, Lord Jesus. Yes, Sabrina. This is and Sabrina knows. She knows. She's a grieving mother. She knows. And her situation was, oh my goodness. I'm finna play this last clip, which is part 2 of this story. And then we got to get up out of here because it's we got 1 minute to 5. But here's the last clip on Darius Miles.
Jamea Harris was just 23 years old. She was a mother. She had a 5-year-old son. Her family tells me she is loved by so many. Every person I spoke with today say this is just heartbreaking. Captured on this Ring doorbell. The sound of gunfire ringing out on the Strip early Sunday morning.
And we just heard like a bunch of pop, 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 and people just started running.
UA students shocked.
Don't think something like that can happen like right outside your apartment.
And students were also shocked to find out Darius Miles is one of the 2 charged with capital murder. Miles was in his 3rd year with the Crimson Tide basketball team. The 21-year-old has been removed from the roster and from campus.
It's really a tragedy all around, but especially for Jamea and her family. Wish we weren't having to address this situation. But, we got to pull together as a team at this point and have each other's, really be there for each other.
Also charged, 20-year-old Michael Davis. Police say he is not affiliated with the university. Also, not saying who pulled the trigger.
For the investigation right now, we won't be releasing that. Both of them are both charged with capital murder, both being criminally culpable for this young lady's death.
Both suspects taken away in handcuffs. Davis was silent, but Miles was emotional. His attorney releasing a statement saying Miles and his family are heartbroken, but also saying he maintains his innocence.
A bad decision can cause you to have a lifelong consequence that you may not ever recover from.
Matthew Wilson, the Tuscaloosa City Councilman for the district where it happened, reacting to the news of a young mother killed.
One who will never ever see her child grow up. never see her child go to school again, never see her child graduate from high school, go to prom, have a 16th birthday.
I also spoke with Jamea Harris's aunt, Tracy Smith, who described her niece as a smart and beautiful young lady with a bright future. Harris leaves behind her 5-year-old son, Kane, who Smith says was her world, telling us the love and bond between the two was unimaginable.
I hurt for my district. I hurt for the people who have lost their family members. But there will be a reckoning day. And I trust and believe that justice is going to be served.
Now, both Davis and Miles are being held in the Tuscaloosa County Jail awaiting their first court appearances. Live in Tuscaloosa, Valerie Bell, ABC 3340 News.
That's so sad. That is so sad. I must say this. I have to say this, y'all. I have to. I'm so sorry, but I gotta say this. Sabrina. And this for everybody. Not just Sabrina, but for right now, it's for Sabrina, but it's for everybody. When I do my show, I go on, I look at the numbers from what I can see. Because like I said, I stream from a lot of different platforms. And only maybe 1 or 2 platforms I can see on my screen to see, how many people is watching. So I share my video. And I just share. I hit the button for share, and then I go to Messenger, and I just click. I ain't looking at the names or nothing. I'm just click. Sabrina, I'm just being honest. If I would have remembered that clip was on here, I probably wouldn't even clicked on you. I'm so sorry. And I have to say that. And Sabrina, you already know. I have reached out to Sabrina. I have asked Sabrina to come on the show and everything, to tell her story about her daughter. I never covered the story because I said if I cover that story, I definitely want Sabrina on here. Any family member or friends or family members of my friends, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to cover the story if they're not on here, or they just insist that I cover the story. It's been stories in Saginaw, Michigan, where I'm from, not born and raised, but raised, that I just wouldn't cover. I contacted the people, because people send me stuff all the time from all over, or, particularly from Michigan or from Saginaw, Michigan. People send me stories all the time, y'all, from everywhere. I get a story. And when it comes from Saginaw or Dowagiac, Michigan, where I wasn't born there either, but I moved there when I was 5, when I started remembering shit. But from 5 until 12, I was in Dowagiac. And then 12 until I left after I was grown, me and Pooley, I was there. So those 2 places, hands down, I would not do a story unless either the family member is on my show or I don't know these people at all whatsoever. Then I cover it. But if I know them or know their family members some way, somehow, I won't cover it. And I know that might sound biased, and I probably shouldn't even be saying it right now. I don't know. But I just, especially when it's family, it's hard to do stuff like that without them being on and giving your blessings. So again, Sabrina, I apologize. I love you, baby, though. I love you dearly. I do. But this situation, this was a bad situation that this happened to this young lady. another beautiful black young lady, and another 2 black kings, that they all gone. Yeah, the family will be able to go write them letters, talk to them over the phone, do video chats. They able to go and visit them in person. Where the victim's family, they won't be able to see her again ever. 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 So, with that being said, Sabrina said, and it still hurts like it was yesterday. Then Sabrina said, "You okay?" Domestic violence needs to be stopped, but so many are dealing with it. Yes. There's a lady, Sabrina. Her name is Davis. Hey, Miss Davis, if you're watching, she's a fan favorite. Just well, y'all know I got some fan favorites that I call fan favorites. But she's a fan favorite, and she keeps telling me that she really, really wants me to start covering domestic violence cases. Getting more people on the show that dealt with domestic violence. And that's it's a real touchy subject. You know what I'm saying? It really, really is. But I'm open to it. Anybody that want to come on, they have domestic violence situations. I've had Tiffany Owens on once before, and she talked about domestic violence, but this is when I was on the other platform that she came on. So she is thinking about coming back on again to talk about it. And, we'll just have to see whichever path that God leads me down when I bring these shows to y'all, these clips. I'll play. I'm willing to play. So maybe we'll tap into that a little bit more. We may tap into that. Sabrina said it is. A lot of family is still dealing with it. Yes, and they don't know where to go. They don't know where to go. They don't know who to talk to. Or they may have talked to some people, and the people like, I can't deal with it no more. I done told you to leave. You still there. I can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? They deal with all of that, y'all. All of it. All of it. So I'm telling y'all now, continue to tap into Peachy Tea Time. 2023 is our year. My show is not just about me. It's not. This is what's just about me. My products. Sabrina. My products. This is what about me. This is all me. But when it comes to these families, these news broadcasts that I show y'all, I'm learning just like y'all learning that this stuff really happens. Like it really happens. Shout out to my friend. Shout out to my friend, my dear, dear friend, since I was 12 years old, Kizzy. Hey, Kizzy. Shout out to Kizzy. She lost her father yesterday. I talked to her. Like I said, I've been Kizzy friend since 12, so I know her daddy very well. So rest in peace, Mr. Taylor. It's a hurtful thing. It's a hurtful thing. My friend, she has lost her mom. Now she's lost her dad. When I met her, she had her mom and her dad. But now both of them are gone to be with God. And I just hate that my friend is going through this. I hate that, yes, Sabrina, yes. I hate that she has to hurt. And this type of hurt, this type of pain. But she knows. And when I say this, I mean this with all I got. I have my little drink when I come up here. Y'all know that sometimes I hit the advertise because I'm smoking a cigarette. I just don't want to show it on the show. I say curse words, all that. But I know God. And when I say that, to know, to like know deep down inside, to know the difference between heaven and hell. Either when you die, you're going to heaven or you're going to go to hell. When you believe that and you know that, and you know that your parents is gone, and you know that your parents did what they were supposed to do on this earth, God's servants, and you know they gone to heaven, baby, that's the best thing ever. That's the best thing, the best feeling ever. It got to be the best feeling ever. You sad that they gone. You sad you ain't gonna see them again until you leave this earth. But to know they are up there rejoicing, having a great time with God, baby, that's at least one of the best feelings out of it. And if I know that that's where her parents are, because they was great people, great people. I ain't never known for them to do wrong. They took care of Kizzy like, baby, Kizzy had any and everything she could have ever wanted and needed. But at the same time, yes, she said it makes it easier to heal. Exactly. But at the same time, they taught her how to survive on her own. They taught her how to love. They taught her what being a parent was all about, because she has children. They taught her all of that. And most importantly, baby, out of anything, if y'all don't hear nothing else I say tonight, the most important thing, and Sabrina, you tell me if I'm wrong, because your daddy was a pastor. The most important thing that they could have taught my friend, and they definitely did that, was about God. That's what they taught her. They taught her everything about God. And this is who you're going to need to get through. To get through life. To get through grievance. To get through people that make you mad. I always got something to say. You know, you got to have Lord, the God, Lord, for all that. Jesus, you got to have them all. You got to have them all. You know, look, Sabrina said, yes, with all the S's, yes. God helps us get through it all, baby. Through it all. So, again, my condolences to my friend. Kizzy, I love you. You had fantastic parents. Fantastic parents. And I think anybody that came in your life that really knew your parents and really knew you, they would definitely say the same thing, hands down. Hands down. Hands down, they did what they came on this earth to do. Well done, Mr. Taylor, and well done, Mrs. Taylor. Well done. Kids ain't never been in no trouble. None of that. None of that. She done came on earth, did what she was supposed to do. And y'all created her. And now she's here. And she's gonna perfect it like no other. Sabrina said they were great leaders, teachers, people of God. Yes. Sabrina, you couldn't have put it no other way, baby. You couldn't have put it no other way. You could not have put it no other way. They was all of that. Literally all of that. Plus some. Plus some. I never forget, and then I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I never forget, I spent the night over at Kizzy's house. She stayed right around the corner. We was really good friends, like real good friends. And I went and spent the night over there. I had to been like 14, 15 years old. And they had this button in their kitchen that, I mean, it was just on the wall. And it looked like a doorbell. Back in the day, the straight doorbell rings, the doorbell button. That's what it looked like. Or the garage opened the door, but it was just straight up and down. And I never forget, I walked past and I was just so curious about this button. And I asked Kizzy, what happened if I push this button? She said, oh, the police will come. And I'm like, hey, we're in the hood. What you mean the police gonna come? We're in the hood. I'm like, okay. So time went on. And I pushed the button while Kizzy wasn't looking. I pushed the button. Don't know why. The devil told me to do it. Because God surely told me to do it. But I pressed the button. Nothing happened. All I know, days later, Kizzy was like, did you press that button? I'm like, huh? My mom said that the police came out and said someone pressed the button. I was like, oh, Jesus. I pressed the button. I pressed the button. Oh. And I think her mom had to pay for that because I pressed that button. Oh, my gosh. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. But, y'all, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. I love you all so much. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support, the love, everything, the donations that y'all give, the stars that y'all give. Thank you so much. It never goes unnoticed. It never, ever goes unnoticed. So I thank y'all. We will be having big things. Love you too. We will have big things for 2023 from Peach Tea Time. All I can do is give thanks to God. That's all I can do. Y'all know my favorite saying. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. But I thank him so much for every door that he has been opening for Peach Tea Time. Every door. So we got a lot going on for Peach Tea Time, okay? So we finna get out of here. Y'all know where y'all can find me. IG, Twitch, YouTube, 2 Facebook pages. I'm in here. I'm out here. I'm outside, baby. Okay? So we gotta go. Gotta get back to these babies. It's been 2 hours and 19 minutes that they had just, I told them they had to go take a nap when one of these clips was playing because they were just being too loud. So I'm finna go see if they back there really taking a nap. But got a couple commercials. We out of here. I love you. I'll see you guys on Monday. Do not forget, next week we will be doing 6 days. 6 days out of a week. Okay? Tuesdays and Thursdays, pre-recorded videos only. 45 minutes. We gotta go. I love y'all. Bye. Mwah. There you go.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Tune in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Come join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Yeah.
Peachy Tea Time is for the culture. Tune in every Saturday for the Weekend Spot, where the misses show crime in our Black community and showcase independent artists. special surprise guests for the hottest interviews. Tune in each and every Saturday. Check out the flyer for showtimes.